Some are like, I enjoy it. Some are like, yeah, nah, this is.
Let me tell you something right now, bro. yo. For the ones that don't enjoy it, don't hit me up. Stay over there. Because the ones that don't enjoy it, don't do it well. They're doing it because you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need the ones that enjoy it because if you enjoy it, I like it. It's great. It's A1. It's not even yellow Dominican.
I never had yellow Dominican.
It's actually really good.
All Dominican is yellow.
Huh?
Aren't Hispanics like yellow? You know, like black, white, yellow. No?
No, I thought we were brown.
Ain't that?
I thought we were caramel.
No, but I thought that was the like racist, like we're yellow skin. No?
I've never heard
You got a laptop.
I've never heard anybody say
I thought
that.
we were brown. I thought it was white, brown, black. And then there's like shades.
Oh no, you might be right. I think yellow is Asian.
What?
Hey man, yo, fact checker.
What?
Do your job.
Yeah, yellow is Asian. That depicts the people of East and Southeast Asia.
All right. And Hispanics are brown?
Actually, yes. But there's multiple colors.
Yeah, well, yeah.
What are you saying yes to?
Brown.
Brown.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, brown. But there's like multiple colors of brown that we are called
I can see that. Yeah, we're different shades.
wheat colored, dark, mulatto.
Mulatto, yeah. I've heard mulatto.
We can't be serious.
I'll be that serious.
Word.
We can't be serious.
Hey, you told me to fact check it. I'm fact checking.
What's good,
I'm
mulatto?
not saying you. I'm saying like there's no way this is what's happening in the world.
That's crazy.
And why are we all like edible colors?
I don't know.
See, he always swings at that. I noticed that in the last two games. Speaking of edible, are you guys eaters? Yeah.
100.
1,000?
1,000.
Big eaters.
100%.
Gulpers.
Yeah.
Whole thing in my mouth.
Whoa.
You never just like you just want to swallow the kitty?
Like suction cup?
Like,
I got you on that one.
yeah, I don't know if I ever tried. I don't know if I ever tried that. You know what I'm saying?
Not the
Just like,
like a nice pearl, and you just like.
Oh, nah.
Jeff, you an eater?
Am I an eater?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's prolong. Let's progress this. Ready?
He not ready. He not ready.
You eat ass?
No.
You know you eat ass?
I've done it once, but no.
You ate ass once?
Yeah.
Wasn't your thing, right?
No.
Not ever.
Eli doesn't believe me when I say I don't.
But you would.
Yeah, I probably would.
Yeah.
I don't see the concept in it.
Of eating ass?
Yeah.
I don't.
I don't know. People do it for the tingle, bro.
What tingle? For them?
But yeah, for them.
Okay, but what's the pleasure you're getting?
Well, that's why you're giving. It's not for your pleasure.
What's the pleasure for a woman sucking?
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
Well, no, I mean, they just like it because it's like a lollipop in their mouth.
But not all females feel that way.
I guess you could say that.
Some are like, I enjoy it. Some are like, yeah, nah, this is.
Let me tell you something right now, bro. yo. For the ones that don't enjoy it, don't hit me up. Stay over there. Because the ones that don't enjoy it, don't do it well. They're doing it because you like it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I need the ones that enjoy it because if you enjoy it, I like it. It's great. It's A1 head. A1 mop.
Like, how do you spell that?
Mop? Like M-O-P, nigga. Like mop.
Oh.
Mop head.
I just thought like maybe it had like a hyphen on top
Like
of the M or.
Mop.
Yeah.
Are you a mop? Sometimes I like a good mop before I get to the sumo.
Wow, you be deadlifting while you in there?
Sumo's my code name for it.
Remember, he plays Hangman, bro.
Oh, that's right.
Good hangman. Good hangman. What?
My man got 12 characters.
I be a middleweight boxer and while I'm in there.
Damn. Oscar de la Hoya, that bitch?
Oh, nah.
Damn.
No,
Tom Soldier's there.
this guy.
Nah? Why do I feel like you guys are boring in sumo? Actually, you.
Sumo?
You're definitely bored. You're. Welcome to another episode of the Savages in the Box. Sumo is my code name for intercourse.
He's boring, right? He's got. Do I gotta reiterate how he looks when he's
That's
boring.
what I said.
Oh, okay.
I said. Oh, I could tell you guys, and then I go, no, never mind. You're boring. Yeah,
He's too straight faced.
because you're a weirdo in real life.
Back there, bro.
Huh? I know you are.
Yeah.
I know you are.
Yeah.
It's just only Doran, and you don't know what happens afterward.
It's
Wait,
what?
It's only it's straight faced Doran, but then when it's time to
But no, you just said you be straight,
mean it's
laid down.
it's time to release, then the eyes
that.
roll back and everything.
But that's all of us. I'm in there like, you know, like what you talking about?
For those 2 seconds, that's it.
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. He be in there 4 rounds, 4 hours, and in 2 seconds, he's like, There's no way, bro.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nah.
Yeah. You know what,
That's
bro?
Jeff, I'm Eli.
Yeah,
That's right.
yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's it. Let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? Welcome back to another episode of the Savages in the Box, your favorite sports podcast with a twist. And I'm here with a few fellow savages. But before I get to them, you already know who it is. It's your boy, Nefty, the man that makes fat look sexy. To the right, I have your favorite first baseman, Eli, aka Mark Teixeira. And to his right, you have Big Jefferson. Give a round of applause to everybody in here.
Yeah.
All right, but most importantly, we are glad that you guys, the viewers and the listeners, are tuning in. Thank you so much. Give a round of applause for yourself.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Fellas, how are we feeling?
Yo, catch up. I haven't seen Jeff. What's up, Jeff?
I'm chilling.
What's goody, bro?
I'm
How's
chilling.
school?
School's actually really good. Today's my last day. I'm passing the class with some flying
Let's
colors.
go.
It was a long month, and then I picked up my son on Friday. So
Yeah, that's what's up.
so I got little man for the summer. So I'm geeked.
Yeah, nah, that's nice. When do you start back up with school? Do you have a break period? Or?
No.
straight
Like
through.
next week I start my next
damn.
class. I got 8 months left, so
Oh, that's not bad.
nah.
Not bad.
That's tough.
All right, to the left of me.
Are you, is this this is school. This is not a boot camp.
No, this is school.
This is school. Okay. Well, Jeff, to help you out, because me and Eli kind of been together all week, you know, with gym and stuff like that. To catch you up on my behalf, regular week, except for probably Wednesday, decided to pick a fight with some weirdo at the gym. Almost got my ass busted.
Yo, that was funny.
Wait, what happened?
Yo,
All right, bro. To break it down, this is what happened.
yo, K9, just be real, bro.
Apparently, this dude pulled up to Otani, right? But like pretending like he was tying his shoes. Walked away, and Otani was like, "Oh, that's kind of weird." But like pulled up. I'm talking about like while she's doing her set, he's like here, right? Cool. Otani makes note of that to me, and I'm like, "Well, I didn't see it. Sorry, my bad." Blah blah blah. This, that, and the third. Cool, but keep it pushing. Now we're in the jungle gym using both sides cables to work the chest. Homeboy, you know, and then I'm talking to Otani and I'm talking to Eli, but I'm facing towards the dumbbells. You know, the rest of the gym is behind me. He's standing behind me, and I'm not noticing because I'm talking to them. I'm not really looking. You know, I don't feel him or anything, which is kind of weird because usually I feel presence when it's around me like that, especially how close he was. And I'm not really seeing through the mirror like who's behind me. So at one point I did, and I go, "Oh snap! Oh, what's up, man?" And he's like, "Oh, you guys are working?" Yeah, I'm like, "Yeah, we're doing triceps." He's like, "Cool, can I work in with y'all?" And that doesn't bother me, not anymore. I used to hate that, but I kind of got used to it. So I'm like, yeah, work in, whatever, cool. Boom, I do my set. I don't know if you guys noticed. I do my set. He takes a picture of me while I'm doing my tricep set.
Weirdo.
Don't know. Whatever. He gives me a compliment like, yo, bro, you got big triceps. Like, yeah, thanks, man, bro. I'm trying to get there. I don't really think I got it. Well, whatever. Eli, he's doing some, we're supersetting a lot of our workouts. So he's like, yo, go get this dumbbell, blah, blah, blah. And we could do, I forgot what was the workout. So I go get the dumbbell. Right, so I let go of the machine, the cable machine, while we're doing triceps, and I go get the dumbbell. Technically, I'm thinking that he's gonna start working out and do the tricep workout. No, bro. While I'm going to the dumbbell, I see in the corner of my eye through the mirror, he is rushing also to get the dumbbells. Right? Oh, but before we got to this point, he asked me, "Oh, you guys are doing shoulders?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't think we're doing shoulders." I'm not really connecting that. Maybe he wants to do shoulders or whatever. I'm just like, "Nah, we're not doing shoulders." Cool, I get the dumbbells, I turn around, and I still can kind of see him that he's getting the dumbbells. I get to my spot, and first of all, his route is like, he's taking wide routes. Cool, I get back, I don't see him, but I already know that. Then he gets like, in the middle of the two cables, doing like, butterflies.
Yeah, just arm raises.
But Eli's on one of them doing a tricep. We're using both. Eli's on one, I'm on the other, and we just switch, whatever the case may be. He's like dead in the middle, almost hitting Eli. So now this is where I'm wrong. I do give the guy some like props or kudos, whatever, because he is right. So I go, yo, bro, but it's like a tap. Like, I'm not like, yo, bro, or like I grab him. I dead as it, yo, bro, if you don't mind, just move over here because you might hit him. He's like, yo, don't touch me.
Yeah.
Don't touch me. Yeah. Touch me again, bro. I don't touch you. Don't touch me. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just telling you that, just move here to the side because you're working out and it might hit somebody. And he's disregarding what I'm saying. He's like, yo, bro, I don't touch you. If you want me to touch you, I can touch you right now. We could do this right here. And I'm like, all right, bro. So I just ignore him. Then I go do my triceps, and he's there talking. He's like, yo, because if you want to do this right now, I could touch you too, and we can see how really it goes. And then I stop working out because I finish, and I go, yo, bro, listen, I'll give you the props. You're right. I probably shouldn't have touched you. But regardless of the fact, I didn't do anything to you, and I'm telling you to move because you might hit someone else. And that's it. You could tell me don't touch me, but that's it. Don't tell me right now in my face, oh, would you like if I touch you? Because try me then. Touch me and see what happens. And he's like, yeah, you want me to touch you? And I was like, yo, bro, do whatever you want, and we'll see how this goes. Then random question.
Funniest part.
Oh yeah, because I said something like this, right? Because he said, "What if I touch you?" So I go, "Listen, you could just tell me don't touch you. I get it. You are absolutely right. But after that, don't tell me that I'll touch you, and that's it. It ends right there." And I do this, and he looks at me. He goes, "Are you Puerto Rican?" And I'm like, "Far from it." But I'm not calculating what he's asking. I'm just like, yo, bro, whatever you with, I'm not with it right now. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to get tough in front of my face, and you think like just because you a little 4'5" guy with some muscles, I'm supposed to be scared of you, bro. I'll body slam you. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever the case may be. Whatever. And then I go, nah, bro, far from it. And then he's like, all right. And I'm like, all right, cool. Then for a second, I think about it, and I go, but what's the issue with Puerto Ricans then? What's the problem with Puerto Ricans? He's like, no, nothing, bro. And I'm like, what are you? And he's like, I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, all right, then. So I dab him. All right, then, cool. We leave it at that. Boom, do my workout, right? Then all of a sudden, I think I go put back the dumbbells or something. I don't remember. Then he starts doing like another shoulder workout right in front. And we just started annoying him. Because at this point, now I understand what's going on. He's just out of his mind. I think he's just trying to provoke something. You know what I'm saying? And you know me, like you could just say 2 words and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go, especially if you want to tell me stuff like, listen, again, I'm not saying he's wrong. Regardless of how I touched him, even though I don't think it was disrespectful, maybe I shouldn't touch you. I don't really know you. Yes, I shouldn't touch you. Don't tell me how would you like it, because then try me, bro. Please touch my face, please. Just give me, crack open the door so I can ding your shit real quick. You know what I'm saying? Cool, so, once I figured out the dude is just losing his mind, we let it rock, and he was definitely on some sugar booger or something. Because then he goes on and deals with some other dude doing, I forgot what workout the dude is, and he's over there causing trouble with him and everybody in the gym. Now the dude kind of looked. I think he said something to him because there was a little back and forth. But I think he noticed quicker than me. Like, all right, this dude's psychotic. I'm just gonna let him rock, and I'm just gonna do my workout. Me, I was ready. Like, yo, bro, please swing. Give me the opportunity to actually. These hands been wanting to dance.
Yeah, you could tell people were looking.
Yeah, and he don't know me like that. Like, hey, bro, look, I might be talking to you very calmly, but if my hands are like this, bro, just know it's not good for you. I'm almost at red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I quickly had to like realize, all right, homeboy psychotic. I think I'm going too far because this is probably not even worth it. Let me just cool off.
Yeah.
And just ignore him. And then he moved
From
on.
my point of view, I'm over here like, he's having this conversation, and I'm like not that far off. The one you did forget, the boy's like, yo, I knocked you and your boy out. And I'm moving like right next to him, and I'm just like sitting, just making sure that he's good. Cause I know once he goes, then I'm gonna have to step in. And I'm like, oh, this guy is saying anything under the sun to get it popping. Cause he did say that, and I'm like, oh, he's really trying it.
So he did. I do remember that. I didn't want to put more fuel to the fire because I really wanted to say, yo, trust me, I'm not gonna need my boy.
Yeah.
I wanted to go there, but I think at that moment, while he said that, I'm starting to realize, all right, you know what? Let's digress the situation because
I didn't want to say anything because the way you handled it from that point, I'm like, all right, Ray's good right now. I'm like, making sure that Ray's just keeping the temperature, warm, not hot, just warm. So I'm like, all right, he's good. And because in my head, I'm like, I already know where this guy's at, and he's not there. And I'm hoping that Ray can pick those cues up, because I'm like, bro, it's not worth it. And once he realized it, I'm like, all right, we good. Because then again, to your point, once we were like, all right, we ain't even gonna worry about him. He like inched in and started getting even closer. Like he was doing raises like this.
Like he was,
and Ray's right here. He's like this.
He's like trying to provoke something, but I think again, once I calmed down and realized the situation, once he noticed that dudes weren't really like messing around with the energy, he was like, all right, these aren't the ones for me. Let me move on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
it started literally 2 minutes later with someone else.
But for me, other than that, that's all for me, bro.
Nah, see, I would be the type of person to be like, nah, bro, we got about 2 more sets. You can have it after we're done. Like I try to provoke that shit because as soon like when I'm in my set, like I'm in my set. If someone like kicks me off of my focus from me being in my set, like I get pissed off.
So the thing is, I'm not trying to say that you're wrong. But you just sometimes got to realize the situation. We're in a gym. There's weights. Like, what if he's crazy? Starts throwing weights. We're there with Otani. What if it hits Otani or anybody else? You know what I'm saying? And also, I don't know this dude. So if we do step outside, what he got in the car? And we about to something serious might happen because you decided to, I don't know. Invade people's privacy or something. I don't even know what to call that. Like he just started doing dumb shit.
Yeah, nah, that's wild.
Yeah.
Right. I mean,
but overall, weekend was good.
Yeah, weekend was good. Hell yeah, the Knicks lost, man. I was geeked. What the hell? I'm geeked up.
Speaking of the Knicks, the NBA Finals is officially set, and it will begin this upcoming Thursday at 8:30 p.m. The Indiana Pacers will be facing off against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, last week we did cover the Thunder taking care of Minnesota to get to this point, but the Pacers and the New York Knicks series were still going. It just recently finished off this past Saturday. So that being said, Knicks Pacers, give it to me.
What do you think, Jeff? I want to hear what you got to say.
What are we doing? A recap?
What did you think of Game 6? Like, what was your whole?
I felt like it's the same thing every single time. They're taking these shots thinking like a miracle is gonna happen and forcing shots and stuff like that. They just couldn't stop the Pacers. The Pacers basically played like basketball. That's really it. Then again, I didn't want the Knicks to advance either. So
the tough part is this is what two big things that I've noticed in the whole series, and this is what the Pacers are, dude. They play defense and then they go out and run, and even off makes, they were going ahead. All right, you make. We're putting this ball out there and we're making something happen. The amount of transition points differential from the Pacers and the Knicks were wide margin.
No, for sure.
And then the other thing was that the Pacers, what they had going for them was also two guys that I couldn't even fathom. Yo, Siakam, well deserved. I think that was well deserved. I think they got that junk right. Dude, he balled out. Any mismatch that they had, OG wasn't enough for him. They had Hart wasn't enough for him, and even when they threw Cat, just too slow. So that was the mismatch for them. And like I said, that first game for the Knicks to not close that game out really set the table for the whole series.
Did Siakam look like Toronto Siakam or better?
He looked like Michael Jordan, bruh.
Facts?
Bro, he was in post work, mid-range, killing. Literally, the people I named, Mikal, couldn't stop him. He had a 40 ball. Like, he ended up with like 20 points against the Knicks in Game 6. Like, he was really taking that matchup, and anytime he got to post up or get in that triple threat in that 15-foot area, dominating. It didn't matter. And I think people are playing like this 3 and to the basket. People that can post up and hit the mid range, and obviously Siakam can hit the 3 a little bit. Yo, killing the game, killing him. And I think, and I'm not going backwards, but I think my boy Ant needs to have that. Cause bro, Thunder threw different looks at him, and I'm like, my boy has to get in that mid-range area and be comfortable. But if we're gonna just stick on the Knicks, I really think the Knicks gotta figure it out. I think Cat played well, but not well enough. I think Brunson did what he had to do, but they made it very, very hard for Brunson. As soon as he got the ball, we're 94 feet. 94 feet. Game 6 proved we're on 94 feet. And when they're turning him and making it difficult for him, who else is going to step up? And what happens is when you're throwing your whole system, because your whole system is Brunson, you run through him, and he makes everything happen. So once you stop that and is late in the shot clock, that's why you got guys pulling shots they shouldn't be pulling or forcing stuff. Because the shot clock's late after you turn Brunson 2-3 times and running through pick and rolls that, oh, damn, I got to throw this ball up. And it's crazy to say, and even the analysts that were watching the game was like, bro, why do they look better when he's off the court than when he's on the court? And I've said it. One, defensively, they get stops because they can switch. And then 2, everyone is now aggressive. And when I mean everyone, Mikal, OG, Hart, everyone's aggressive because the ball is being moved. It's not staying in one person's hands. And yes, that's been them all season. But when you live and die with one person, you get this. You can only go but so far when you're running your offense that way. So I got to give shout out to the Pacers, man. They made sure. We going to keep Brunson had, I think, like 16 points in Game 6. Worst games he had all playoffs. So they did what they had to do. So I'm going to give, Pacers.
You think it's karma for what the Knicks said on Twitter?
Nah.
Did you see what they said on Twitter?
No.
They said it's a good thing that Halliburton brought in a duffel bag. And he tweeted back, he says, to pack y'all up.
Well, for me, I don't mind the back and forth. I don't mind it because for me, if I'm playing, like I show me, when the Pacers went out there and showed them, like I don't care.
I think they try to play harder than what they can actually play.
I think Brunson he tried to do too much and not rely on his teammates. I think if the teammates were more involved and he was not just solely trying to get 30, I think just the way they played with and without him, I'm like, maybe he plays off ball. Maybe Brunson plays off ball because all the attention's on him. If he can learn at certain moments, I'm going to play off the ball and let Mikal or OG, whatever the case may be, to start the offense and then him play off the ball. Because we've seen Kyrie do it, you know what I mean? Where you're just as good off ball as you are on the ball. Yo, you bring another level to the team, and I just felt like the easy scouting was, all right, we're gonna double and trap Brunson, and all right, you guys figure it out, and they couldn't figure it out. What do you gotta say?
No, I think you hit it on the nail. The thing is, the Pacers just glorified that your best player, you know, the quote unquote clutchest player of the year, is also the worst player on your team, and this is what I mean. I think I said this throughout the week. Brunson did his thing. I'm not trying to knock Brunson. That's not what I'm here to do. But if there's 24 seconds on the shot clock and your point guard is holding it for 19, that is not winning basketball. Okay? We saw it in, what game they win? 5? What game? Game 5? Cat went berserk the first 2.5 quarters, right? And then it pretty much was like, and then, you know, they kept the game close. Brunson ended up being, you know, what Brunson is in the last 2 quarters, which he does best. And that was kind of like the recipe of winning that game. But they allowed Cat to do, and the thing is, if Cat is aggressive, again, to the same point that Eli is making, all right, I'm kind of just reiterating, so I probably shouldn't be saying this, to the same point that Eli is making, if Cat is aggressive, boom, he can attack and all that fun stuff, he gets shut down, guess what, boom, nice little dump off to Mikal, he does a nice little pump fake and do what he does best, get to that free throw line, midi, you know what I'm saying? But then if what stinks, excuse me, what didn't help the Knicks is, hey bro, the Pacers did one thing that it's kind of like underrated when it comes to basketball. Their best defense was offense. Yeah. Let's not miss our shots, because now if we miss our shots, they can go whoop, right? If we make our shot, now they gotta go set up offense. And what happens with the Knicks is their offense is, for 19 seconds, Brunson's like this. Yeah. All right, what are we doing here? Oh, get a screen. Okay, come off. Oh, nothing's happening. Okay, let me go back here. Another screen. 3-point. For 19 seconds, and then he misses a shot. And guess what the Pacers are going to do? They're going to run and score that fast break point. And that, I think, was the issue with the Knicks. Along with, you know, the Pacers played aggressive, but so did the Knicks. I'm not going to take that away from the Knicks. We're not going to sit here and give you a 90th episode of why I think Tom Thibodeau shouldn't be the coach for you guys. That's not what I'm going to do here. Eli said it the best. 19 seconds out of 24. That's the issue right there. And listen, they have the recipe to be a great basketball team, and that is Eli's point. You got to get everybody involved. Against the Celtics, OG had a game. Yeah. Mikal had a couple games. Their defense was going crazy. Brunson got to do what he had to do in the third into the fourth quarter. Yeah. That against the defending champs. Now we can also have the other conversation that, you know, they were chucking threes and missing it, and that's what, you know, didn't help the Celtics. But that was great basketball. For them to be an elite team, defense got to be. Because listen, Cat can do whatever he wants, but if Cat's also going to allow 32 points, yeah. Sorry, if you guys think you're going to hold the trophy like that, along with, obviously, coaching woes. But I'm not here trying to reiterate everything Eli said. I think you did a great job at highlighting all their pros and cons. So that's it. That's it. And then the Pacers, listen, the Pacers, kudos to them for making the NBA Finals. Congratulations to the Indiana Pacers that now have to go face the Thunder. If we really sit here and break down the Pacers, it's not. They didn't play championship basketball. No. They were just aggressive. They made sure they made their shots.
They just played at their disadvantages.
That's pretty. And we saw it last year. You know, they faced the Pacers in the semis, lost to the Pacers. Now they were hurt. I know injuries played a role, but the Pacers were like this, and the Knicks were like, we can't keep up, bro. We can't do this. You know what I'm saying? Then you add, and this is probably, and I don't want to be an I told you so kind of guy. Kudos to the treehouse. You know, when the trade went down, they rode for their team, and no, this is gonna help us out, and it did. Cat shows that the Cat and the Knicks can do something. Yeah. But this is the issue, what me and Eli kept bringing up. Eli, one of us did. I don't remember who. We said it. Hey, yo, bro, that's great. Cat can do whatever you want, but guess what? He can't defend. Yeah. That was hidden with having Naz Reid and Gobert being your two backups. Yeah. Okay, cool, boom. Now, and look, today, I forgot where I went. Oh, I went to my appointment. Today, that was one of the things on social media. Oh, a lot of people are disgruntled at Cat's lack of defense. I thought, well, brother, we try to tell you.
Where did you think that was going?
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, again, not trying to knock the Knicks. They play great basketball these playoffs. They definitely got something going. They can build off this and potentially be a championship team.
Yeah.
But, bro, we probably said this since before day one, before game one. And, you know, everybody was just like, oh, go Knicks, go Knicks, go Knicks. And, yeah, I get it. You know, you got to root for your team. But when it's time to, you know, when it's time to play championship basketball,
Yeah. Yo, defense
and coach championship basketball, it's a different ball game, brother.
Yeah.
It's a different ball game. Real quick, I don't want to go backwards either. A little conversation that maybe should be brought up there. Everybody wanted to be talking about the what they called him, the superstar slayer. I seen Anthony Edwards stats against young players. Put that to bed. Put it to bed. If he could beat Steph and LeBron, that's great, bro. But they're going to be out in the NBA in a couple years, and you're going to have to keep facing SGA and all the other boys. So you better the record that you have against the Young Bucks, you better change that quickly.
Yeah. So I want to give a little summary package for the maybe I guess I would say Thunder and defensively and what they do, because I didn't really at the time of the series. You know, I was watching it, but then obviously I got time, and then Timberwolves series, and then I had time, and this is kind of like what I can't I guess my conclusion. They have guards that can defend, and they also have bigs that can defend. They got a best of both worlds with obviously SGA, right? All right, cool. We're not gonna talk about the Morant series because we don't need to talk about that. But they go against Denver. And we can say what we want to say about Denver and them also having their injuries. But I want to talk about defensively what they tried to do within that series, you know? All right, cool. You threw Hartenstein at Joker. But then what did they do? They then switched and they threw Caruso. And I know we talked about, you know, how aggressive they were with Joker and the non-calls. But I want to go a little deeper into that, right? Because why the hell would you put Caruso on Joker? It doesn't make sense, right? And then I realized they took a playbook out of the Timberwolves. And this is what I mean. They had guys like Naz Reid. They had guys like Gobert, right? And they had guys like Cat. And they were like, wait a minute, what about if we put a guy like Caruso to guard Joker, not to stop him, but to be aggressive on the posting up in a sense to we're going to make it hard to get this ball in the paint. Cool. We're not asking Caruso to stop him, but we're making it harder for him. Why? Because when he does get through, Hartenstein is able to meet him at the rim, and you got the weak side help. They had a scheme against it, i.e. friggin' Timberwolves. Let's give them another look. So, Game 7, they went totally different on a scheme where won them the series. And what I mean is, I'm like, damn, I would have never thought Caruso would have been able to go ahead and defend Joker, but it wasn't necessarily to defend. It was just a decoy to then set up Hartenstein coming over, Chet being on weak side to not get the lob to Gordon. And I'm like, wow, you're going to pre-rotate, have that stopped, and then have the weak side work. You know who's there? Porter. And guess what? Non-existent.
Yeah.
So I'm like, wow. When I saw that breakdown, I'm like, damn. And obviously Caruso did what he did with the steals and making it difficult for him, yada, yada. But I'm like, scheme-wise, defensively, like who they are. All right, cool. That's one example. Then they go against the Timberwolves. All right, bet. Who's their best player? All right, Ant. What are we going to do? We're going to eliminate him. How are we going to eliminate him? We're going to throw 3 guys. You're telling me 3 guys? They got 1 on them. They got 1 at the elbow. And they got 1 sitting on weak side help. Ant has proven I could hit the 3. And I'm taking it to the rim. There's no in between. Mm-hmm. Guess what? you're not getting to the paint. Because once you pass this guy, weak side help, slashing down. You have to pass. And I'm like, remember I was talking here like, damn, my boy's being a passer. I'm like, that's what they want to do. No, they was like, no, you're going to actually facilitate. We're going to make you facilitate. We're going to make these other guys beat me. And I'm like, damn, because not only do they force it out of Anthony's hands by having this type of scheme, then they're still able to get back. They have Lou Dort quick. They got Williams quick. Not only are we shutting them off, but we're also getting back into help. And I'm like, my boy needs to change his game. Because if you're going to be shooting 300 shots and having the most threes, all right, let's see what you got. We're making difficult threes. We're not making these threes open. They're contested threes because now you either got to shoot over me or guess what? At the elbow, we're going to meet you. And if you get down low, guess what? I got Hartenstein. So another look to them where I'm like, wow, that is freaking good. So for Ant, in a sense, you got to get a mid-range game. You got to get a post game. Because what that allows you to do, like SGA, is when you got a guy that's going to help on the side, that help don't matter. It don't. Because guess what? Like Siakam, like LeBron, when they get into that post, when that second help defender comes, I'm turning backside, easy mid-range shot, barbecue chicken. That's not going to help. So for me, Ant's got to now change his game because guess what? First series you played LA, no rim protector. You going to the Baja, everybody going to the Baja. 2, you go against a team like the Warriors, Steph's not playing. Cool, run me over it. Then you face SGA, defensive team, defensive schemes. And Papi, you wasn't ready. Yeah, that junk bothered me. And you weren't ready. So for me, now watching them go to the finals, I wonder how they're going to go ahead and defend Halliburton. Because when he's aggressive, they're winning. When he's not aggressive, no good. And we've seen it 2 games where the Knicks were able to go ahead and capitalize. So my look is, hey, what is their scheme now with a different type of player? And I think game 1, I think Thunder will win by a good margin because they're going to throw different looks at the Pacers that is going to knock them off that they didn't see with the Cavs and they didn't see with the Knicks. So that's to me. I think they win game 1, and I know Pacers have gone on the road and win the first one, but I think it's definitely going to be different because 1, they play defense, and 2, if you're able to make the Pacers a half-court team, they are very beatable. If you can stop them from transitioning the ball and getting those easy buckets, they will be beatable. So that is one thing to look for, the pace of the game. Are the Thunder able to stop them from basically playing that fast-paced basketball? If they're able to do that and make it half-court, that's where the Thunder play their best game. So I'm ready for that defensive matchup. I'm ready for the game. That when someone broke that down to me, I'm like, wow, I have to speak about it. I was so like mind blown. I'm like, damn, I forget like SGA and them, but like just defensively, what they've been able to do leading up to getting here. Defensively, they got to figure out what they're going to do with Halliburton because what he's done so far is nothing to just, I guess, blink your eyes at. My bad. I went crazy. I went wild.
No, I was listening to all your points. I don't think you said anything wrong, but I just want to throw like a little wrench, and we don't have to make it too long, but you think that scheme will continue working if others just make their shots?
I mean, that's part of it, but I think when Halliburton, when he's not going, it puts more pressure on their other guys. But when you make it easier for your other stars, or I guess players, then you feel like you're more comfortable. Like if your best player like Ant is making his shots, I feel at ease. But now when pressure's on them they have to hit shots because your main star, they have to carry the load. I think they didn't play as well. Because I think Daniels had a good game. What's his name also had a good game. But your 2 best players that played 2 back-to-back series, Randall dominated. Randall, he killed Lakers and killed Golden State, and so was Ant. And then what they kind of did to them defensively threw them the hell off, which is like, what the fudge? I think different looks kind of messed them up their rhythm, I guess. And I think with made shots, I think it would have been different, but when you blown out 30, 40, the one game you do win, you win by 40 because you damn near made all of them. You're not going to shoot like that all the time. So for 4 games, they basically averaged over 20 points when they beat y'all. That says something. That has something to do with your defense.
Okay. Now, I heard you earlier. All right, bro. I heard you earlier talking about that Siakam deservingly got Eastern Conference Final MVP.
I think so.
Break that down. Am I the only one that thinks that he shouldn't?
Maybe. There's a lot of players that did. I'm gonna be biased. I'm not. If you're telling me Halliburton, I don't think not. I think he was the reason why they stole game 1, in a sense of he made the shot to go into overtime. But if you look at that game, Siakam played a great ass game. But
Jefferson, their stats.
Yo, you really think that Siakam deserved that?
I don't know. I don't think he deserved it. But I'm saying I'm not wrong. I'm not mad that he got it.
All right, so
Wait.
before you get
That's not what I'm trying to do here, though.
no, but hold on.
Okay.
So in this series, Siakam went 24.8. He went 5 for the rebounds and 3.5. Tyree went 21, 6 rebounds, 10.5 assists. With a field goal of, let me see, field goal went 52, 45.
Well, do this because that's probably
No, it is because I can remember he said he went 21 and he said 10 and 5, right?
But who cares?
You know what I mean?
What's their plus minus? What's each of their plus minus? That's really going to tell me whose game or whose stats mattered the most.
Let me see.
Did you see that Halliburton also thought that he was getting it? Did you see that? I saw it on TikTok. Like when they were introducing, he had to take a step.
I saw that, but I think Hallie was I think Hallie has been trolling this whole series. Yo, Hallie was doing for game 1 he did the choke thing.
Yeah.
By game 3 he's doing freaking Brunson's celebration.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? I forgot what other thing that he also. Oh, he did. Who's this guy's name? He did. Sam Cassell had this one celebration that Halliburton also copied, and he might have known or he might have not known. Maybe he did think he was gonna get it, but I just don't see it like that. I just think he was trolling all freaking series, and I'm just not taking it the way other people are taking it.
No, I mean, case in point, like I'm not gonna sit here and be like Siakam. No, because like I said. Hallie played his ass off.
No, and that's what I was trying to say before. I don't think I'm trying to take it away from Siakam. I just want to shine the same thing that we tried to do last year with Brown and Tatum. I just want to shine light to Hallie. That's all.
100%.
Because we can't just, and I don't mean we as in us.
Yeah.
We as in the consensus can't just, because Siakam wins MVP. Because if that's the case, then bro, Iguodala is way better than freaking Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the whole Eastern Conference. Actually, because they're having that conversation in the West. I'm seeing now the narrative is, SGA is getting all the hardware we thought Luka would get. I can't back that. I can't roll with that. I can't roll with that because it's just. First of all, it's a team sport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's a lot of, like we tried to say last week, there's a lot of picking and choosing. You know, maybe the SGA shouldn't have got MVP, and it should have been Joker. But hey, not unfortunately. Fortunately for SGA, ended up that he got MVP, and now people want to use that, and that's why I think this also plays in the conversation we had off mic the other day about, bro, I can't really do the whole is this thing rigged, and now they're using this to build on another narrative of, oh well, we thought Luka was going to be this guy and he's not. No, it's just the way the coin just flipped.
Yeah.
It's just how, like, relax.
Yeah.
Relax. But it seems like you can't find the plus minus. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. At this point, I really don't care. We could just move on.
Yeah.
What I really want to know from you guys. Oh, actually, no. Before we get to that, predictions. Let me get this hose.
It's not really
Cool.
good.
No, don't trip. Pacers in 4.
I mean, I wouldn't mind that. I mean, to be honest, I really hope it goes 6-7. I hope it goes 6-7. But what I've seen from them is fast pace. You know, when they're fast paced and they're moving, they're hard to beat. And I think going against the best defense, I feel like they can figure that out. If they make it a half court game for the remain like that series, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Pacers in 3.
Pacers of
What the hell?
what the?
Now, if you really want me to be serious, Pacers in 4.
I'll give the Thunder a benefit of doubt. What the hell? In 5.
I mean, I would love that. I would love that. I think Thunder winning 6. That's my prediction.
Pacers in 8.
I think, yeah. From what I've seen so far, I think the Thunder win in 6.
All right. Speaking of Thunder, how do you guys fare, right, when your partner has too much thunder, is very sexually active to the point that maybe you can't keep up? Are you guys like overwhelmed by that? Are you guys scared a little bit? Like, how do you guys, like the question, how do you guys fare?
I just stretch and I do my Kegels. I think
Let me see a demonstration of your Kegels.
well, good girl, bad girls, but like, let's say if I'm seated, I try to get like wide. Damn it. I don't get wide, get a little low like the girls do, and then kind of like squeeze in, Really work in here so that it'll help me.
Work that inside area. Okay,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Perform at a higher level,
And that allows you to keep up with your.
I think and stretching.
If you got a section,
Yeah. Stretching, and I think water helps.
a lot of water. You gotta stay hydrated, man.
I think I be cramping, bro. Be cramping. So I gotta keep my glutes involved, make sure my.
I was about to say, do you get a bug cramp because it's too much?
It's more on my hammies.
Hams.
Like my left. It's always my left one.
Hams, okay.
So I think if I can do that, I think I can keep up for the most part.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but if after like 7, bro, I get scared.
7 what?
Wakatillas.
In a day?
Yeah, I get.
You're getting to 7?
I've gone to 7 before.
Otani in 4.
Oh god.
I know that joke.
Yeah, yo.
He kind of set that one
Hey,
up. Like
you set yourself up.
3
bro.
plays before that one. Right?
Yeah.
Damn.
My man got the copy cool before he even said got.
Yeah. I should have known after I threw that one out there. Sure.
Jeff,
He knows how to get them.
your girl got too much thunder, man. What are you doing?
None.
She's out there foul baiting you.
Shit, I'm SGA.
You're
Throwing your hands
just
up?
getting free throws, huh?
Yeah.
Free throw.
I just hit my free throw.
You're hitting 2 and 22 a game.
Yeah. There's not. So if she got a lot of thunder, I mean I can keep up. And then for some reason my shorty is somewhat has the same thunder as me. So
That's
we both keep up with each other.
Oh, tough. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I just be stretching, bro.
You gotta stretch.
Yeah, bro. I don't have enough, bro.
I still think like I'm 18, you know what I'm saying? Like on the wake up, if I see that the cheeks are swallowing the pajamas, it's,
Oh, you ripping them off.
oh yeah, bro, what? A splitter down the plate.
Oh, so you never met somebody higher than you?
Oh, you
At this point, no.
Max Freed
Damn.
with the
I'm
place.
schoolball. Let's not do that right now.
Oh, you ain't even
No.
Paul Skeens with the fastball.
No, well, the thing is, it depends on the night. You know, I got a 5-man pitching rotation. You know, if I want to pound the middle of the plate, Paul Skeens. If I want to hit you with some herky jerk, yeah, I'm gonna give you a nice little Tariq schoolball. You know what I'm saying? But Ray in 3, yeah, Ray in 3.
Oh, you're not Carlos Rendon day or night.
That's a good one.
No, I'm still rolled on during the day. Like he says, I just gotta make sure I get my stretch in. I gotta warm up. If I warm up, I'm gonna have an ace type of performance in my day games. Night games, go take a blue chew because I'm going for 99 pitches,
Dang.
99 pahunis.
So you're like Magic Johnson with the floater.
With the flow.
No, yeah, because he had to retire early in the game because of. I don't have that. There's not a sickness that is blocking my performance.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm going the long ball, brother. Tom Brady.
You're like MJ off of the free throw line.
No, because the thing is, once he met Detroit, he had to hit the gym. I am Detroit.
Oh, so you like Dirk Nowitzki with the turnaround jumper.
Nah, she fades. I'm there.
All right, I'm gonna just say LeBron James dunk. Like,
Yeah, right.
he's so wild.
LeBron James got in the pass from D Wade, cocking back, tomahawking.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they met the Dallas Cowboys. They met the Dallas Mavericks. I'm Jason Terry.
Jason.
I'm there.
But you killing them.
Boy, you be killing them. Shout out to my boy Fabulous, Fabolous. Listen,
The mic.
listen, brother. I don't have a sub. Actually, I should be playing for the Knicks. It's 48 minutes every night. Like I don't tap out.
You should.
Or excuse me, let me not put myself in that position. I haven't been in the position where I need to tap out. And hey, brother, this has rounds. It's rounds. So and the rounds don't stop. So whoop. Right? It's not let me get a 5-minute break. No, it's a wipe and clean, back in the means. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Yeah, no. We stay bulldozing.
Bulldozing.
You feel me? But okay, so you stretch, you do your Kegels to make sure that you keep up.
Drink a lot of water. throughout the
Jeff,
day.
you guys are on the same level. Okay. You guys are Cavs and 2015 Atlanta Hawks.
Hell yeah.
Same level. Got it. No, I'm the Dodgers, and
The Dodgers.
everybody that has faced against me is
Yeah.
2024 opponents.
Damn.
Don't matter.
It don't matter. I'm raising the.
My man is Freddie Freeman with the
Yeah. No, I'm free, all right.
Oh my.
I'm free, all right.
Yes.
But speaking of baseball, our New York Yankees unfortunately are playing against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Now, by the time this episode comes out, it is Tuesday, so it happened this past weekend. While we are filming it, okay, we were actually watching the Sunday night baseball game of the Yankees versus the Dodgers. I'm not gonna say the score. Let's just leave it the way how it is. But game 1, Friday. Yankees up 5-1. They ended up losing 8-5 from a comeback with the Dodgers. Game 2, the Dodgers just showed up and the Yankees didn't. The Dodgers trampled over the Yankees 18-2. Again, they are playing currently right now. I do not want to see the score because, reasons.
Yeah.
But
No jinxing.
do you guys want to recap, or what do you see in this series? What does this series mean to you guys? Lakers in 4.
Game 2, there's nothing really to talk about. We just didn't fucking come into play. Like, the only person that actually played was obviously Judge. He got the 2 home runs, but everybody else just didn't come into play. They weren't batting. Game 1, that shit was just horrific. The being up 5-1 up till what? It was like the 7th, 8th inning, and then that's what they came back.
Yeah,
Because they came back really late. It was like the 8th, 9th inning when they.
Yeah,
Well,
they
Max
started
got
chipping
us-
at one point. I
Yeah,
guess.
Max got in trouble.
Yeah, but that's probably something that we have to fix with Max because he's been on a ripper all year, and then he plays the Dodgers.
No, I just
what
think,
what necessarily? Hold on, because you're about to. I want to pro. What necessarily do we have to fix with Max that you saw in Game 1?
I just feel like the composure that he had, like throughout the beginning of the game, like his composure was good. Okay. But as soon as he started seeing that everybody was figuring out his pitches, that's when he just didn't have it, and they were just going off it.
Now, is that solely on Max? Because while this rally happened, it is the 6th inning.
Okay.
Is this a Max Fried thing?
No. So it's not just a Max Fried. I think it's also Boone. Boone should have known that sooner or later you're gonna have to get him out of the game, and try to get someone else up with a warm arm on.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm with you, but
yeah,
I don't want to just put it on those two, either. We are facing, arguably, let me use the word arguably, one of the top hitting teams in the league, right? This is Major League Baseball. Everybody's pros. Everybody's is getting paid well enough money to play, to analyze, to do all this stuff, right?
Right.
So Max Fried, he was dealing for most of the game. At some point, we got to, all parties involved, we got to realize, okay, how do these players fare at the third at bat? And I think that's also what happened yesterday with the onslaught. Warren, to me, just seems like he didn't read the scouting report and was throwing pitches where he probably shouldn't have pitched. Only one batter, and he still hit pretty well at some point, was quote-unquote controlled, and that was Ohtani. Warren, for some reason, knew a splitter and curve down the plate, he's not getting it. And he got him a few times, but unfortunately, everybody else got him. You know what I'm saying? No. So what I'm trying to say is Max Fried's been dealing all year. You know, he got a little hiccup, unfortunately. Where is everybody when it comes to, yo, bro, listen, we are seeing this, or the scouting report is saying this, or we know that this is happening, so, you know, maybe let's play with this. I just feel like Max was thrown out in the 6th inning, which I'm okay with. Again, he was dealing. I'm okay with allowing him to go out there. Continue giving him that confidence. Yo, bro, you're our ace. Go. All right, we see you not really figuring things out. All right, we might start warming someone up. All 6 runs were on Max Fried's head. That shouldn't be happening. By the third batter, if someone needs to be like, and I don't want to put it on Boone. What is the pitching coach doing also in the dugout? Are you not noticing? You're the pitching coach. You probably should know your cues of your pitchers. You're the pitching coach. So at the third batter, if they're figuring out Max, yo, Boone, I think it's time to get De La Cruz warming up.
Yeah.
I think it's time to get Loaiza to warm up. I'm seeing something from Max, and it looks like the Dodgers are seeing it too. We probably should get someone warm up. Instead, dig this one out, Max.
Feed him to the wolves.
You know,
Well,
It's not.
it's tough because well, I guess if it's different. He wasn't dealing at this moment. And you do got to figure it out. Because sometimes, like, we have that conversation, you know, leave him in. But when we do say to leave him in, it's because, he's been dealing the whole time. Why take him out? So, damn. This point, you could tell third round, they are the best team. And he was hit, when he's missing with his fastball, that lets you know. When they're going deep in counts and then able to get a hit, that lets you know. So that should be an indicator, especially with Max being Max. You should know, red flag. You know what I mean? So I do agree with you both. I think they have to. Hey, he's not where we have this lead. I know he's our ace, but let's pull him. And especially when it went to 5-3 and they didn't make that change, I say, yeah, this game is over. Because then by the time you then take him out, damage is already done. And that's when they piled on, you know? You can't let them get into a rhythm. And then now that confidence, they don't need more confidence, bro. And then that's all it was. It was this after that. So, yeah, I agree with you both. I think he did pitch well. But you got to pick up the signs. If you don't, they don't pick it up when they're pitching well and they want to pull him. But then when he's not, like when he's in trouble, they don't want to pull him. So again, they got to figure that out.
And that's been our issue since, honestly, not even Boone, since Girardi. Girardi wasn't very good at that either. Girardi wasn't good at, oh damn, CC looks like he's running out of gas. I think it's time. Yeah. Or let's leave CC in because he's dealing. No, he'll just pull him for whatever reason. You know, what the heck? You know what I'm saying? So with Girardi, when Girardi was at the helm, he also wasn't good at that either. Now that was the thing. The difference is that was the only thing Girardi was bad at. Yeah. Unfortunately for Boone,
bad at everything.
There's just a few things that me on this couch I noticed that I don't really like what Boone does, but I guess they see something different. That's why they get paid the big bucks. Yeah. Now what this series definitely tells me is. And I think I've been saying it off camera. I haven't said it to you guys. I've been having a lot of conversations at work and stuff. I still don't fear anybody in the American League, but boy,
that's what we talking about, bro. That's what we talking about, bro.
But yeah,
dude hit the shot, a liner to right, and then Judge hits a liner to center. 2 hard hit balls. Yeah, they're outs.
That's the indicator.
Gotta go.
That's the indicator. And he walked the dude on first.
Yep.
That's the indicator. If that was Boone, you know what? Let him dig this one out.
No, because he got 2 outs. Yeah. Now we're gonna let him go.
And that's it. That's it right there. That's literally it. We're watching it right now.
And he's in the 4th.
You know, so now what this tells me is moves probably need to be made. If we think that we have a chance, if we think that we should be World Series contenders, moves need to be made. Because, or we just need to get better, with the people that we have. Granted,
we are missing a couple guys.
Yeah, Cole's not in, but we know we're not expecting Cole to come back. We don't have Lewis Hill. Stroman is also out. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? There's a few guys that are out that we might be.
Jazz out, Stanton
out. So it might be. Now, the thing with those guys is they also need it, because I think we've got a nice little mojo going on. They need to come in and just add to the mojo, not come in and try to do. Because Jazz tends to be a little, Erratic. And I like Jazz, but bro, just please subscribe to what's happening. Don't just come in here and just be Jazz, which I like, but be Jazz with the game plan. And that's all. All I'm saying is we need to probably make moves, or we need to learn from this and get better. Because once it comes to the playoffs, again, I don't really fear nobody except for maybe Detroit, because their pitching is phenomenal.
Yeah, impeccable.
But it's honestly all the National League, bro.
Yeah.
And again, we don't have to worry about them into the World Series if we make the World Series. Yeah. But if we make the World Series, it's probably going to be either the Dodgers or the Mets or the Padres. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be honest with you guys.
Yeah.
I don't think what we have right now is enough.
Nah. And the thing is, I think we have enough to get there, but enough to win, it's in question.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
That's kind of all I get from this.
Yeah. So, y'all seen that game on Friday? The Mets and I forgot who they played.
The Rockies.
Yeah. Did you see what Lindor did?
No, actually.
He homered twice on both sides of the plate.
Oh, damn. He had 2 home runs on the left and 2 home runs on the right?
No, he hit one on one.
Oh, 1-1.
1-1. And
you thought that was nice?
Yeah, but you remember the last time someone actually did that?
Mark Teixeira?
Yeah.
2015.
Yeah, come on, baby.
2015.
That's me.
I don't know. I didn't.
That is dope, though. I'm not even.
I knew Ray knew that, but I didn't think you would know that, because I don't know your knowledge like that. But But I don't know. I thought that was pretty cool.
That is dope.
From 2015 to now, there's only been one person that did it since then. So
I'm not gonna lie.
Before that, I think it was Jorge Posada. Afterwards,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I can see that. But dude, have you? I mean, maybe I haven't been paid. There's not a lot of switch hitters left, right?
Probably not.
We're running out, right?
No,
probably not.
There's not much left.
I'm starting to notice there's
one of them is out right now that we have.
Few and few.
I think,
one of them is out on injury that we have.
No, yeah.
Which is?
Cabrera bats on both sides.
Okay.
He's not very lethal on one of the sides, but
Okay, and that's where I was going.
Yeah, but
If-
same
if
thing
you're-
goes with De La Cruz, bro. From the left side, he's a freaking.
He's a switch hitter.
yeah.
Yes, bro. He's a
Then he
Martian.
needs to not to.
Yes,
he needs not to.
There's a lot of people saying, "Yo,
and I think that's my thing. My thing is bro, I started playing baseball as a switch hitter. Guess what I did? Yo, I suck at the left. Guess what I continue not doing for the rest of my life? Hit from the left. At some point, you're gonna, you know what, bro? I'm hurting the team most by doing this switch shit. I'm just gonna stay right here.
Yeah, De La Cruz.
If your percentage, I'm sorry.
De La Cruz needs to take that from your.
Yeah. If your percentage, right? Because you would switch to be a left hitter if it's a right-handed pitcher, right? That's how it would go. If your percentage hitting right against right is still better than left against right, brother.
Yeah, what are you doing? I'm with you.
And that's my thing. That's why I smurfed a little bit with the Cabrera thing. No.
Yeah, because when you think about it, it's probably just. Can I say just Lindor? Maybe is there
No,
another?
I want to say homeboy from Cleveland, the third baseman. I want to say he's a switch hitter.
Ramirez?
Yeah. Is Ramirez not a switch?
He bats lefty. He bats
I
lefty.
feel like I seen him, and if it's not him, then it's what's the other Dominican that they have that's playing first?
First.
He is a switch hitter.
Yeah.
It is Ramirez. Yeah. Okay.
He's elite.
Yeah, and I feel like in the playoffs he hit a switch like on the other side or whatever.
right.
But no, I'm still with you. I don't think it's that many. You know,
Yeah,
like we can only name two, and if we can only name two, that means everybody else is not that important to.
Yeah, that's
to
what I'm
even,
trying to say. Because I've been thinking about it. So I saw the whole De La Cruz thing because he's batting 167 from the right side against lefties. And I'm just like, wait a minute. How many switch hitters are left in the game?
25 of them.
25. Wow. And only two really come to mind.
There's actually another one that's actually in this game.
Who?
Tommy Edman.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot. I forgot.
and that's elite.
Yeah.
Tommy's elite.
Yeah.
Tommy's a little bit
When
elite
you
there.
got the signing, I said,
Yeah. Yeah, Tommy's a little bit elite right there, buddy.
But again, I could be like forgetting a couple because I totally forgot that Edmund was a switch.
Yeah, the top five they have right now is active switch hitters are Kenley Jansen, Carlos Santana.
Switch hitter?
Yeah, active switch hitter.
The pitcher, Kenley Jensen? Oh no, that's a catcher.
Yeah.
He's the catcher.
Yeah.
Never mind. That's Boston.
No,
What the?
No?
no, he's in the Angels.
What the hell? What is he?
I think he's the catcher.
Yeah.
I think that's a catcher. But I think he played for Boston last year. That's why I said that.
Carlos Santana,
Oh, so I was right. I was right on both.
Yeah.
Jose and Carlos.
Yeah.
Jose, George Polanco, and then Lindor.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Polanco's decent. I like
good.
Polanco.
Wow, what we couldn't do in the
I
freaking church.
actually did not think the number 6 one was a switch hitter.
And that is
Marte.
Cattell. On everything I love, I was about to name him, but I go, something tells me like he's not, and I just didn't say
Wow.
nothing. But on everything I love, I was about to name him. Swear,
Damn. I
swear.
There's some big names.
Is Schwarby switch?
actually yeah.
No.
He's left side.
No.
All day left
Anybody
side.
on Philly? I feel like one of them on Philly is a switch. Maybe Nick,
No.
because it can't be Bryce
No.
or Trey.
No.
No. All right, we'll leave it like that. If it's not the four main, no offense.
There's some big names in the 25. There's some big names
Wow. Yeah,
like
definitely
Anthony
forgot a couple.
Santander, Candelario,
Forgot a couple.
Ringnefo. I forgot. I don't know how to say his name.
Oh, I know. I don't know how to pronounce it either, but I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, Haggerty. Albies is a switch hitter.
I know about all these.
I didn't know that either.
Okay, now this is my thing though. Don't look it up. I don't want to waste more time in this. Off cam, I'm gonna go home and check what's your average on one side and what's your average on the other side. If one average is, like you probably should give it up, you probably should give it up.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, these guys are MLB players. They are elite caliber players. Like you're not gonna listen to me on this fucking couch telling you not, what to do. But I just feel like, hey, yo, bro, like. Ali De La Cruz, if you're batting 132 on the left side and you're batting 298 on the other side, you might just stick with the 298, brother. Just quit the other side.
I'm with you.
Just leave that alone, bro.
Actually, I'm sorry. Jensen is the pitcher, but I don't know why he's number 1 on this list.
What?
Yo, he probably. Well, remember he played for the Dodgers for a very long time, and then played for Atlanta. So before they had the DH, he probably batted, and he probably does switch.
Oh,
You know,
that's crazy.
but whatever.
Imagine hitting from both sides and being a pitcher. That's crazy.
Yeah. That shit. I think Carlos Zambrano did that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Or Bartolo Colon, one of them dudes.
See,
Yeah, one of them dudes. Speaking of switch hitters, actually it has nothing to do with switch hitters. But in the WNBA, Caitlin Clark has gone down with an injury.
quad.
With a quad injury. And she's gonna be out substantial.
2 weeks.
2 weeks?
4 games.
So for those 2 weeks, Eli thinks that Angel Reese should be doing exactly what should be doing, becoming the rebounding menace of the WNBA, so then the ratings can continue being what they are.
Yo, 500 and 500. Fastest to ever do it.
All right, bro, let's just get to it. You asked before the pod, right, that Angel Reese has to be the one, so then the ratings can continue, right?
Dude, I heard that from Taylor
Taylor who?
with the Knockers, who was sleeping with
Rooks? I forgot her
who was
name.
sleeping with Ocho. Bro, when she said that, I couldn't believe it.
Okay, I mean, girl power.
Bro.
Girl power.
No, bro.
Yeah, they gotta
There's
support these-
better players than her, bro.
Okay, now this is where I'm going.
Bro, there's better players
Let's
than Reese.
be honest.
Let's be real, bro.
And I'm not saying that they're also not better than Caitlin Clark, but they're not Caitlin Clark. I'm not going to. If Caitlin Clark is, I'm not going to WNBA to watch Angel Reese. I'm sorry.
No, bro.
I'm probably gonna watch Sabrina before I watch her. I'm gonna watch AJ Wilson before I watch her.
Yes.
Yo, Kelsey Plume is killing it over there in the
Really?
Sparks, and homegirl hasn't even come back from her injury. I can name probably.
like.
Yeah, word. I'm watching what Paige is doing. I can watch I can name 8 players before I even try to tune in to Angel Reese, dog.
Dude, what?
Stone feet.
Huh?
Stone feet.
Sure.
Bro, look at, bruh. Come on, bro.
She's not even playing, and we're seeing her on TV.
On TV. Look,
not
again,
even playing.
again, another commercial. Like,
Like a good neighbor. State Farm is there.
Caitlin Clark is there, like a good neighbor. You know, look, Sabrina. We just seen Angel Wilson. I don't see Angel Reese in this commercial.
no, bro.
No offense. Listen, no offense to Angel Reese. And I get what you're trying to do. I would do it too, bro. Listen, Draymond did it for a good amount of years, and it is what it is. But at some point, bro, we just gotta tell you the truth. Whatever the player you think you are, you're not. You're not. Well, I don't think so.
Bro, she's got to help her team out first, bro. They're losing. Talk about to help viewership. Help your team,
You guys are like 1-5 right now.
bro. Help
Adding
your team.
Adding to this, she actually just got her signature shoe. You think that she does?
No. I seen that too. No.
What?
No.
You got to be selling it for a good $25.99.
Reebok gave her a signature.
No. How many? She gets how many rebounds per game?
Like,
21. All right, it's $21.99 per shoe. You get 21 boards per game, and you got a 99 rebound
yo,
percentage.
I'll wear Sabrina shoes, Asia shoes. Caitlin's coming out with a shoe soon. I'll wear her
12.
shoe before
I'm sorry?
I wear
She averages 12.
So $12.
word. It should be a buy one.
Bro, I said that when did
We spoke about this. The whole signature shoe.
I think I said the whole signature shoe along with the whole Hall of Fame thing. Some of y'all just don't need it or deserve it. Yo, let me not be biased. Zion should have never got a signature shoe with Jordan.
100%.
No offense to Zion, I love you, and I know you a Dookie and all. No,
Yeah, no, bruh.
no, worth it. All right, I know he's having a good run. I wasn't expecting Halliburton to get a Puma shoe.
Yeah. You think now he should get it?
No, for sure, because
but
he's having a good
then,
run.
No,
but
100%.
even I'm still.
He got it early.
Now my issue is, which a lot of people could say in the comments, and that's fine. I'll take it. Pause. My issue is I'm very old school. Only the elites of the elites got it.
Yeah.
It was only LeBron. It was only Kobe. Obviously the Jordans were doing their thing, and then eventually it got to like KD.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that was
I know
good.
Chris Paul had his, but it's a Jordan shoe. You know what I'm saying? That, bro.
Yeah, Wade had a shoe, but obviously it
Wade,
was
Melo,
but it
but
was,
we're talking about elites.
Yeah.
We're talking about elites. What you're telling me, right? And I know I'm raising my voice. Don't think I'm trying to yell at you. What you're telling me, right? And let me bring this to like the early 2000s. What you're telling me is that Eddie House is getting a shoe. That's what I'm hearing. Ain't Andre Drummond is getting a shoe from Jordan. That's what I'm hearing right now with Angel Reese. Again, I don't want to disrespect the girl. Her stats are the stats, even though we all know Nefty's not a stat guy, so I don't care what her stats say. I know what I'm seeing when I put on a freaking, what is her team? The Sky. I know what I'm seeing when I turn on a Chicago Sky game. And boy, them stats are way far from what I'm seeing.
Turn the TV on. Turn the TV on.
Yeah. Okay?
Yeah, man.
But, like, what are we doing?
I don't know how this is.
And listen, I don't want to just put it on Angel Reese. There's a lot of players out there. There's a lot. What did LaMelo do to get a shoe?
That's fair.
What
I
did LaMelo do?
agree with you. Though, and this is not nothing to do with his skill, and not saying he's not good.
And listen,
because he's good.
And I'm okay with having the conversation. This has nothing. We know what LaMelo is.
Yes.
Again, because of stats, we know what Angel is. But what I'm saying is, now we got to put you, and this is the same narrative they want to do with the MVP and the Hall of Fame and all. Now I got to put you in the ranks of LeBron and Kobe and Jordan because you got a signature shoe. No.
You're not even close.
You don't. Jordan probably looks at 40% of the Hall of Fame like, yo, you a Hall of Fame like me? I'm compared to you? Yeah. And that's the way I see this.
I'm with you. Like, I'm going to be honest. If I was her, I wouldn't want to shoot. Because, like, they're just going to sit.
Now wait. I got to be gross. Sorry. This would probably be good for the WNBA, though.
What do you mean?
Well, now they're trying. It is kind of building character in the NBA, you know. You said Caitlin's gonna get her own shoe. That there's obviously, not obviously.
Well, I know what they're trying to do, but I don't think this is the way to do it. Just start giving shoes out.
Honestly, I mean, for example, even though obviously LeBron is LeBron. When LeBron and Kobe was doing the little puppet things, a lot of those Kobe fans was like, "Yo, bro, what?
Yeah.
Stop it! Don't compare this guy to."
Because at the time,
correct.
Yeah,
correct.
fair.
So it's the same thing. I get it. Now, building narratives, like you said last week, the whole trying. All right, go ahead.
You're not comparing freaking LeBron James.
No, that's not what I'm doing.
Oh, I hope
that's not what I'm doing.
Yo,
negative.
If you want to put like Caitlin Clark, bro, her facet of the game is on a level where this three point shot is everyone's in love with it. Now that we have a woman that is playing in the WNBA, they can shoot like that, and not only shoot but shoot from distance. People want to see that. People see Steph. Now we got a girl out here doing that. People, everyone, man, female, whoever you are, they want to see that.
Yeah.
And not only that she can do that, but bro, she can pass the rock. She played ball.
Hey, listen, man.
It's not the only thing she could do. She played all facets of the game.
Sabrina had to walk for Caitlin Clark to run.
No fact, and Sabrina, I watch her too, bro. Like
Sabrina. Let me tell you.
Like, so when you're playing that type of basketball, we want to see that. We don't want to.
I think that's my other thing too. Sabrina. Oh no, she does got a shoe.
You know, she does, and it's a fire shoe.
It is a fire shoe.
There's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them.
WNBA?
Yeah, Brianna Stewart, Sabrina, Asia Wilson.
Deserves it.
Sydney Colson, she has it with creative control, and then Caitlin.
Okay, well that probably is her own shoe. Yeah.
Fair.
Whatever.
You make
entrepreneur shit. I'm not gonna talk about.
Nope. Get your money.
Yeah. Do what you need to do. Again, also building the brand. I'm not gonna. If this builds the what I'm trying to say is if this builds the WNBA brand, so be it. I'm only speaking of because I come from the era of, hey, bro, you got to be one of them to have it. That's all I'm speaking of.
Yeah.
Her excuse of signing that was because the WNBA doesn't pay my bills.
That's fine. Go get your money.
No,
that's fine.
And then said so her rookie year.
Well, her thing is, even though I know Eli said what he said, my thing with her is, Yo, bro, I might average 8 points if Jordan wants to offer me something. I'm not gonna say no.
That's also fair.
I'm not gonna say no.
Nah, it's money.
But I'm gonna criticize for Jordan to even think that I'm capable, qualifiable to get a freaking. Bro, I score 8 points a game, dog.
But this is what gets me. Her rookie year, she made about $74,000 a year. Her rent is
96 what?
$96,000.
Okay.
How can you pay that? Why would
We're
you
not
pay
talking
that?
about that. That's a
Yeah,
WNBA thing. And again, that goes back to my point. If we're building the WNBA brand, so be it.
Yeah, nah, I'm with you.
That's all I'm talking
I'm
about.
with you. Yeah. Because my thing is, I was just talking about the like. I don't want to like that play style. Now, don't get me wrong. If she was actually just making her freaking layups and can just make her layups and rebound the way she's rebounding,
Yeah.
we have something there. I've
Yeah.
always said it. Like if she could just make her layups and rebound the way she can rebound, she could do something. But if I'm gonna sit here and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go watch Angel Reese, what is there to watch?
Yeah, and
That's what
okay,
I'm
and
saying.
I think what you're saying is, if I'm understanding, I think what you're saying is, yo, bro, they're acting like she's the only one doing this.
Yeah, like there's
If I turn on a Las Vegas Aces, Asia Wilson is doing it, if not better.
yes, there's other
Okay.
players.
All right. So yeah, I completely understand. Yeah, I agree with
I
you.
mean, like,
I agree with you,
and she kills from the mid. Like,
bro. Brianna Stewart.
yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's.
why are we bringing Angel Reese? There's far other players to take that realm of, all right, we have somebody that's holding the torch of this viewership.
Yeah.
All right, check this out. I would go to other players
Yeah.
before I go to Angel Reese.
For sure. And I'm 100% with you. There's a long list. Oh, maybe not a long, but there's a list of WNBA players that I'm probably touching before I get to Angel Reese. Now, because they touch Angel Reese and they're using this to build whatever narrative, so be it, bro. Do what you need to do. I'm just saying it wasn't, or we're just saying it probably wasn't the first choice you should have made.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. Now, it does coincide with Caitlin Clark because obviously that rivalry started with college, so maybe that's why they made that choice. But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Again, I'm just gonna reiterate what I just been saying, or both of us, I guess. If it's for the brand, so be it. If we're talking about, yo, I think your accolades qualify you to get one, no, sorry. If that's the case, then in the NBA, yo, brother, Pritchard, go ask for a Nike deal.
Yeah.
I'm the sixth man of the year.
Word. I should get a shoe.
You know what I'm saying? Go get a Nike deal, brother. Yeah. Apparently that's you don't even need that. What does Angel Reese have? Was she even rookie of the year?
Nope.
Okay, we're gonna move on. Now keep staying in the WNBA. I don't know if you guys have been watching. Okay, the New York Liberty and the Minnesota Lynx are undefeated right now. Yeah, is it too early to say that this is the finals?
That is it.
That's the finals.
The end.
Yeah, that'll probably be the finals.
Okay.
Bro, they're playing.
New York is playing crazy.
They both are.
Did you see their game today? They dropped 19
I didn't
threes.
Yeah, I didn't get to see it, but obviously we played, but I didn't get to see that. Bro, I did check out a couple games, and I'm like, yeah, they're playing a different brand.
Bro, they beat.
No, and then one game was close, and this is what I'm talking about championship caliber teams. One game, I think they only won by 6, but the way they won, there was no doubt in my mind that they were winning it. It wasn't like, oh my gosh, they're only up by 2, they could lose. No, in my mind, I'm like, oh, they're gonna win this game, regardless of the point differential.
Bro, they just beat Connecticut by 50.
Well, Connecticut's like 0-6.
Yeah, they're struggling.
Yeah, the Suns are like 0-6. So that's like, how can we compare that? That's like the Thunder playing against freaking the Kings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jeff, we seem to lose Annabelle.
Do you know who's Annabelle?
No.
So you ever seen the Conjuring?
No.
You never seen?
Me and is it like a scary movie?
Yeah, it's a scary movie.
I don't really watch those type of movies. Bro.
Okay, so in the Conjuring there was a.
You guys can keep talking. Let me just peek. Just keep going. Don't worry about it. It's all right. It's all right. I just want to listen. I'm gonna see when I edit it. I just want to see because he's gonna clock out, brother.
So there's a scary movie called The Conjuring.
Uh-huh.
And
You don't know what it is. So once you explain this, you'll be like, no way we're talking.
It's a cabin. I don't know exactly where it's at. I forgot where it's at. But
Okay.
it's basically haunted. It's haunted by a doll.
A doll?
Yeah, a doll.
Yeah, no, that's
And the doll's name is Annabelle. Okay. So they basically took the doll from that cabin, put it in a clear box, and put it in a museum. Well, I guess this year they decided to transport it to different places, and they lost it.
And they lost.
They lost it.
So they don't know.
They lost it in transport. Yo, everybody in the internet, the whole internet was going crazy. Like, yo, you lost Annabelle. So the day that Annabelle was lost, there was like a plantation building that got burned down in Louisiana.
Okay.
And everybody was connecting the whole thing of the plantation building burning down just because Annabelle
It's missing.
is missing.
Where do you think Annabelle's at?
Oh, Annabelle was found.
Oh, she was found.
She was found.
Where was she found at?
I'd say I can't disclose that information because I don't know that information. But the transporters.
What?
Wait. Yeah, Jeff, you be saying shit.
Hold on.
Of course you can't disclose information. Because you don't have the information.
But he said he found Annabelle.
They found Annabelle 2 days ago.
So, okay, they announced that they found Annabelle.
Yeah.
They didn't announce where.
Yeah, they just didn't say anywhere.
You know why, bro? Because they found Annabelle unburned. That shit.
But do you think that...
Is this a real?
Yes.
This is dead ass.
This
bro.
is dead
Like
ass.
real life?
Like, yeah.
Oh, that's a little scary. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, damn, I didn't think he was gonna. All right. Okay.
Hope you're not in Jersey.
Oh, it was here. Huh? It was here.
Nah, brother.
It was here. It's I don't know.
I'm more afraid of the 6 dudes that freaking broke out of the jail in New Orleans.
And I think they still didn't find like 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them are unfound.
Yeah.
We're pretty far from Louisiana.
Hey, yo, brother.
Brother.
Don't do that.
Brother.
Hood.
They found 4 of them, and 1 was in Georgia.
No, but that's not the. No.
But like,
No, don't underrate. Yo, one of those dudes might be in Jersey right now. They call it a nice little decamp, nice little Greyhound.
Family, you don't even know who the fuck you're walking past on the sidewalk, and you worried
Hey,
about
that's
it.
crazy.
I do. I walk in the middle of the road at night, bro.
That's crazy. You are a serial killer.
You are a fucking
You
serial
are a
killer.
serial
You know where
killer.
I live at, bro? I don't trust no one.
Yeah, bro,
No
but just be a
one.
regular person like the rest of us and just cross the street, dog. If you see
No,
somebody, just
bruh.
cross the street,
nah,
dog.
bro. I got caught.
turn around
I
and
got
go back?
caught twice. I ain't walking.
I mean,
at night.
so did I, but hey, man.
No, bro. I'm walking in the middle. Run after me.
With the burner.
Check this out.
Burner, I'm looking straight into the barrel like, oh, damn, hey, this is
I
my...
don't want to see the barrel again, bro.
Well, I'm going to be honest with you.
This man zigzagging in the street.
Bruh. Yo, I promise you, I'm walking, right? I'm walking home. Guys in the shadow, right where the house is at, pulls up like, what's up? I'm like, come on, bro. What do you mean, what's up? I'm just trying to get home. I got my Jordans on, bro. He didn't even gotta say nothing. He like, yeah, bro. Like, yeah. And I'm
Damn,
like,
he pulled a J. Cole on
yeah,
you?
I'm like, yeah, bro. You know what? Here, have a day, bro. Have a day. Yeah, no, that's not enough. I gotta take off my shirt. Cool, bro. Here you go.
What you have,
Take
like a
off my
finally
shirt.
famous shirt? Like,
Bro, I forget what I had, bro. But I'm like, yo, take my J's and my shirt. Literally walked home.
What
My
J's
mom was
were
like,
they?
what? Huh?
What J's were they?
The Concord 11. Goodbye. Size 11.
I know, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
No, bro.
Put the burner down. We're gonna have to knuckle up for these.
It wasn't a lot of knuckling up, bro.
No, but you gotta put the burner down.
He did.
If he says nah, all right, yeah. Oh yeah, here you go, yeah.
You think you
Yeah,
gonna
here you
go
go.
with a dude?
Yeah, no, I am. Hey, bro, listen, I paid $220 for these. You think just because you flashing a gun in your hip, that shit probably not loaded. A lot of you wanna be gangsters don't have your gun loaded.
I don't.
The
wanna
gun's
catch-
not even loaded, all right?
don't even
If you
wanna
really
catch
want these shoes, we gotta knuckle up. Mano y mano. But if you really, no, bro, hey, you don't have to, hey, I don't wanna ask twice. Here you go. You can take it, King. My bad, dog. My bad.
Yeah. Here.
Here, bro. I got another 220 somewhere.
Yo, I never bought them again, bro. Never bought them again.
Meanwhile, I'm also the guy that, you know, I ran off once I looked at the barrel and broke my rib fucking falling.
Bro, that's exact. I'm in the middle of the. See the.
I don't think I told you that story, did I? No.
Bro.
Jeff don't know.
I
got stories. When you left for the army, I got PA stories for days, King. For days. I'm talking about men on top of the roof with AKs pointing at us.
That is crazy.
I'm not making this up. I'm talking men on the roof with AKs pointing at us. Same thing as him. I'm walking down, dude come out of the shadows like he was Venom. I'm looking at them straight down the barrel. Hey, brother, listen.
I hate that, bro. I hate that
Stories, bro. Story for day. Oh, bro, I forgot that you. Oh, man. But I can't. You know, I need to tell these stories with like Scott in them. I need them to like solidify what happened. But it happened.
Yeah, bro. That's
It happened.
exactly.
And I broke my rib. And I think you were home for like the holidays. That's the crazy part. You don't remember a time where my ribs were hurting? You don't remember that?
Nah.
Nah? Yeah, bro. I dipped off because I wasn't trying to. Nah, bro. Today ain't my day, bro.
If you got time to go,
I dipped off. It was snowy. It snowed like a couple days before. Slipped. Hit the edge of the other sidewalk. Dang.
ooh, yeah, nah.
Got in the white Acura and dipped off. Dipped off.
Yeah, no.
Stories, bro. Oh, brother, Jeff. Oh, you don't even know. Yo, I don't care what y'all did in the army. Y'all weren't in Philly. Y'all weren't in Philly. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
I got robbed in Atlanta.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. See, I'm not talking about Atlanta.
different.
Yeah, I'm not talking about
bro.
Atlanta.
I got robbed in Atlanta, and I'm talking about a gas station. Like I'm pulling in a gas station just to get gas, and I'm walking back to my car because in the state you got to pour your own gas.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm walking back to my car, and this man's just like, "Yo, let me get some money." Bro, I had like $200 in my pocket, bro.
You gotta
Yo,
be
I
like,
never carry cash anymore, bro.
That's the reason why I don't carry cash.
No, you gotta be like, yo, why? You hungry? Let me go get you some food.
With a barrel down on my forehead?
Yo, you gotta ask once, bro. You gotta negotiate once. If the dude if he
Jesus and disciples, bro.
if he grips the barrel, if he grips the handgun even tighter, you know what? You right, bro. You gotta at least negotiate once.
Family, no, fam.
You'll negotiate a new job, right?
I love.
Yo, 37 a year. No,
I'm not dying,
I want
bro.
45. It might as well be, bro. I need bills to pay. I got bills to pay.
I'm not dying for $200, nigga.
Yeah,
You could
bro.
keep that shit, nigga.
Yeah.
No, but it's not. I'm capping hard right now. It's not the $200. I'm trying to show, man, yo, this is more. There's more than life than this.
Then $200.
So let me show you what life is about. Let me treat you to some dinner.
I'm gonna be honest. If he does that to 5 more guys, he made 1,000 in a day, bro. He making good money.
Nah.
Like, let's be real. He
Yo,
getting 5 dude with
it's
200.
Atlanta,
Light, bro. Light.
You see niggas do that shit on a day. Yo, broad
Yeah.
daylight. Broad daylight.
Imagine 1,000 a day. You making 1,000.
Broad daylight be doing that shit.
A day?
Yo, putting it like that. Hey, yo, I love my entrepreneurs, yo. I love my entrepreneurs, man. Hey, yo, dude. Hey, gang, here you go, bro. I'm supporting the cause.
Yeah, man. If
I'm
I
supporting
had
the cause.
Nuggets, what?
I guess that's like a new business everywhere. Like,
Okay, see. No, we're not gonna. No.
No, we're not gonna also.
Yeah. I know I said what I said, but we're also not gonna glorify just jacking somebody. All right.
Oh, word, bro.
All right, bro. So they found Annabelle.
yeah, they did.
All right, cool. The 2 guys from New Orleans are not found. Make sure you guys, if you're in Newark, to walk in the middle of the street.
In the middle of the yellow
You're gonna
line.
get got.
If you don't,
You're gonna get got. Hey, listen, dudes have been stealing my lug nuts from my car for the past 8 months, and I still haven't found the culprit, or whatever they're called. Lug nuts? I forgot what they're called.
Yeah,
they're
I call
called
them
lugs.
lugs. Yeah.
Yeah, studs, because it's a bolt.
I'm not using the word stud.
Okay.
I'm not using
How
the
you
word
doing
stud.
there,
Cut it out.
It's called a lug
And
stud.
that being said,
lug
that is going to conclude this episode. I appreciate everybody. If you are still here, make sure you guys like the episode, subscribe to the channel. 80% of you guys haven't subscribed, bro. I don't know what it is, bro. Just do it. Just do it for us. We'll truly appreciate it. We love you guys. All right. Please be safe and don't carry cash. And make sure you tell someone you love them. We will catch you guys next time.
Peace.